India reiterated its position in the Russia-Ukraine war and said that dialogue and diplomacy are the only viable way out. In fact, abstaining from voting in the United Nations General Assembly, which approved a non-binding resolution that calls for Russia to end hostilities in Ukraine and withdraw its forces, India's permanent representative to the UN quoted Prime Minister Narendra Modi, advocating that no solution can ever arrive at the cost of human lives. It's being called a historic vote at the UNGA, with 141 voting in favor of the resolution, 32 abstaining, this includes India and China, and 7 who voted against this resolution. The Assembly demanded Moscow to withdraw from Kyiv immediately, with an appeal for the need to reach comprehensive, just and lasting peace in Ukraine. So the 193-member General Assembly adopted the draft resolution put forward by Ukraine as well as its supporters. India's permanent representative to the UN asserted that while India takes note of the stated objective of yesterday's resolution, given its inherent limitations in reaching our desired goal of securing a lasting peace, we are constrained to abstain. Quoting Prime Minister Modi, she stressed at the UNGA that our Prime Minister's statement that this cannot be an era of war bears reiteration. Escalation of hostilities and violence is in no one's interest. Instead, an urgent return to the path of dialogue and diplomacy is the only way forward, is the line that India is following currently. In fact, Ruchira Kamboj also said India's approach to the Ukraine conflict would continue to be people-centric. One mustn't forget, though, just on Tuesday this week, the head of Ukraine's presidential office spoke about the UN resolution with India's national security advisor because he said Ukraine is interested in the broadest possible support for the resolution, in particular from the countries of the global south. Yet, those who abstain from the resolution include India, China, Iran, Sri Lanka, South Africa, Sudan, Kyrgyzstan, Zimbabwe, as well as Uzbekistan. If we talk about those who voted against the resolution, well, Mali, Nicaragua, the Russian Federation and Eritrea were among the countries that were against the resolution for long-lasting peace in Ukraine.